Hey y'all, today I was supposed to be showing you how to make lasagna soup, but I added in too many noodles and it turned into lasagna in a bowl, but it was still friggin' delicious, so let me show you how to make it.
Into a skillet, I added about 2 pounds of ground beef, a chopped white onion, and some minced garlic. Cooked all of that, drained off the excess grease, and then I added it into my crock pot. I then added in a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, 24 ounces of marinara sauce, and then I refilled that jar full of chicken broth, put the lid back on, shook it up, and then dumped that into the crock pot. I seasoned it with a hefty amount of Italian seasoning, mixed it up, and placed the lid on to cook on low for 3.5 hours. After those 3.5 hours, I chopped up some zucchini, a bunch of spinach, and some fresh basil, and then turned my crock pot to high. I dumped in my zucchini, and of course I threw the bowl in as well because I can't do anything without making a mess. And then I added my chopped spinach, my basil, mixed that all together, and this is where I went wrong with the whole not lasagna soup thing. I added in this whole box of lasagna noodles. Add less if you don't want it to soak up all the liquid and not be soup, but I mixed it together, put the lid on, and let it cook for about 45 minutes. For the cheese topping, I mixed together ricotta, mozzarella cheese, some grated Parmesan, and some parsley. Mixed that all together, and look at how good this lasagna in a bowl looks. It was not very soupy, but I added it into the bowl, topped it with some cheese, and it was so good, whether it was considered soup or not.